Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Kathleen Hart here from the Little Piece of Heart cooking blog. Today's video is going to be a sweet treat dessert recipe. Now, obviously I did not make this up. This is all over the internet, but I realized that when I'm low carb living, there are two main struggles for me. What do I have as a sweet treat dessert? And number two is, what can I give my toddler that also needs a sweet treat that's not super unhealthy? So I have found the perfect thing, and it is toddler approved. I will go ahead and give you a spoiler alert for that because he loves this. So this is gonna be DIY yogurt bark. And I call it DIY specifically because you can do whatever your heart desires. I am going to be leaving down below the link to my blog, which will have the instructions on how I made everything today, and then also the ingredients that I used. Today's flavor is going to be cherry almond chocolate. So I'm going to be using some cherry yogurt. I'm going to be using the Oikos 000. Now, one whole container of this is going to be 7 net carbs, so it's right in my wheelhouse, but it has tons of protein. This is just a great yogurt to use in this recipe because it has a lot of flavor, but feel free to use any yogurt of your choice. I'm also going to be using some chopped up natural almonds. Slivered almonds would have been better in this, however, I ran out. So I had to chop up some natural ones that I had. And then I'm also using some of the low carb, low sugar chocolate chips that I have. But feel free to switch up the ingredients and use whatever you like and whatever you have. Those are the best recipes. As always, customize them to whatever your flavor profile is. And also, I like to mention, I am pregnant. So I am bumping in this video, so I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. I am due with a girl in March and we are beyond excited. Without further ado, let's get this recipe assembled because it has to go in the freezer for a few hours before it's gonna be ready for us because it's gotta turn into bark, so we gotta freeze it. Let me show you the tools that you're gonna need just to make this a little bit easier. And again, you can customize this any way you like with the items that you have in your kitchen. Okay, so this is what makes my life easy. I'm just gonna be using 1 container of yogurt. You can certainly double this, triple this, use as many as it takes to fill the container that you are using. So I happen to have the perfect little size ramekin here. So this is a 15-ounce ramekin from Corningware, and it is absolutely perfect for 1 container of yogurt. That's why I love it. I also have a piece of parchment paper here that I tried to cut to make it make sense, but what you're gonna need to do is put this in the bottom because it's so much easier to take the yogurt bark out when you can just lift up the parchment paper and then you have your bark in here and it's not getting stuck inside of the container. I've also got a spatula and we're gonna get going and just assemble this. But like I said, there are so many different combinations you can do, and I'm so mad because my husband took the last vanilla yogurt for his breakfast, and I was totally going to do a yogurt bark of vanilla yogurt and toasted coconut chips. That is probably my absolute favorite, with a couple of chocolate chips just like drizzled in there. It's almost like a Mounds bar or like a candy bar of some sort. So this is just my cherry chocolate almond version, but you can go ahead and do any flavor you like. Any flavor your heart desires. If you want me to share more of these recipes with you with different combinations that I have, definitely go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I am going to be sharing them as I make them. It's just easier that way. But if you want to see more videos with different combinations that I come up with, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I don't know if I said that already. But let's get going and assemble this so we can pop it into the freezer. Okay, so now we're gonna add our toppings. Add as much, as little as you like, and whatever you like too. Totally up to you. And then I like to just take a spoon and kind of push the toppings down into the yogurt. And then I'm gonna take the last couple chocolate chips and just distribute them evenly because why not? This is a sweet treat, this is a dessert. Okay, so at this point, once we have all our toppings in, I just push them down with a spoon like you just saw. I'm gonna pop this into the freezer, and it takes about probably 4 hours is probably the best, but for you guys, it'll be about 3 seconds. So I'll see you right back here in a few hours. Mama has been patiently waiting for this yogurt bark. How amazing does it look, by the way? It's also fun too to experiment with the different toppings and then the different flavors, because you can literally create anything that you're craving. So this is perfect for a low carb diet, perfect for anybody who's looking for a sweet treat dessert. Also, kids love this. Kids love helping make it, and they love eating it. It's so delicious. I would recommend 2 toppings to the 1 yogurt flavor. You need those 2 different textures. You get the crunchy snap from those almonds, but then the kind of hard bite from the chocolate chip, but then it instantly melts. Same thing with the yogurt. It just like melts in your mouth, but it's still a cool treat. My son is teething a little bit right now. He loves this, loves it. I mean, I'm getting pulled on my pant leg to give him more. That's how much he loves it. Oh, and I would also let it sit out. My gosh. I'm getting sidetracked. I would let it sit out for about 5 minutes. Otherwise, it's a little hard. And depending on the yogurt that you use, the consistency might be a little weird when it comes right out of the freezer. It might be really like rock hard. So I like to just let it sit for a couple minutes, and then it's go time. It's heavenly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you do recreate this, let me know down in the comments what toppings you used, who loved it, what yogurt you used, what your favorite flavor combination is. I need to know all about it, so definitely down in the comments. But if you guys like this one, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you like recipe videos, give me another thumbs up. I'm trying to get some out for you guys. If you need some Thanksgiving inspiration, this is the time of the year. Holiday baking, holiday cooking is upon us. I got you guys. I have videos that I'm gonna link down below. I also already have a video up for my Thanksgiving feast, where I go over everything and anything you can make for your Thanksgiving table to have an entire low carb Thanksgiving, or if you wanna just have a side dish or 2 for yourself or for guests, I have you covered. So definitely check down in the description box. There's a ton of information down there. The link to this recipe to my blog will also be there as well. But with all of that said, hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope I inspired you to go and buy some yogurt and some toppings and make a sweet treat dessert. You will thank me later. That's okay. You can thank me later. Thank me later. Just kidding. But bye guys. Thank you so much for your support on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye guys.